Okay, so now you installed bitB and you're ready to go. You want to auto-discover or add devices to your network. Well, in this video, we're going to cover auto-discovery. So when bitB starts up, it'll automatically prompt you with an initial choice dialog saying, do you want to add a device or do you want to perform auto-discovery or cancel? When you have no devices in bitB, so if you've removed all the devices or if you're starting bitB for the first time, you'll have this prompt. So again, in this video, we're going to look at auto-discovery. So click on auto-discovery. And what's going to happen now is it's going to prompt you to put an IP address in or multiple IP addresses in if you want for seed devices. And basically a seed device is a device that knows about other devices on your network. So maybe the core switch of your network or the core router of your network. Now, if you have remote locations and you have a provider in between that you don't actually own those devices, so you don't have a direct link to your remote site devices, then you probably want to add an IP address from each of those sites in here so that it's picked up. And if you're not sure, just let bitB run with auto-discovery. You can put like a default credential on there. We learned about credentials in the other video on credential list. And bitB will try to discover everything. So you can also try that too. And if you find out everything's not discovered, come back here and add another seed device. So the first thing you want to do is add the IP address. Now we're in our lab network. So I'm going to add an IP address from the lab. And you'll notice it says use credential list. So before you do this, you want to add some credentials to credential list. There's a video in the training series to talk to you about credential list. If you don't have one in there right now, it'll actually prompt you saying, hey, there's no credentials in the credential list. So once we've done that, we click Start Auto Discovery. Now, what it does, as you can see here, it's going to go out and auto discover the first device. This is the event log. There's different logs you can look at. We can look at auto discovery and it will actually say what it's doing to that seed, for that seed device or that IP address we added as a seed device. As you can see here, we added an IP address that we can get to. The credential works because we're actually pulling information from the device. And with bitB, again, it works like you do. It uses SSH, Telnet, or Telnet. We prefer SSH because it's secure. And it goes through there and gets all the information from the device that's critical to create the drawing. You'll notice here also, once you discover the first device, IP addresses that are learned via the ARP table, CDP table, LDP table, next hop, and an OIK tunnel are all added to what we call the auto discovery table. And from there, bitB will try to discover all those devices. And you can see here, we're actually discovering more than one at the same time. It has an option in the file menu that you can select how many devices you want to discover at the same time. And our default is 10, so that's usually where we leave it. As you can see, it's going through the list and discovering these devices on the network. That's it. That's auto discovery. So if you have any questions or issues with it, open a service desk ticket. We'll take care of it and help you out. If you have questions about other parts of bitB, just look at the other training videos that we have in the bitB training series. And I hope this helped you understand about auto discovery and get you started on discovering your network and dynamically map your network with bitB. Thank you and have a great day.